Hi, my name is Ashley Phillips, and I'm a student at the University of South Alabama taking EDM310. This is my final reflection. First of all, I would like to say that EDM310 has changed me in so many ways, not only in my personal life, but the teacher that I want to be. I've learned so much in this class. Before I started this class in this past semester, I was in the nursing program, and I recently changed my major to education. I always knew that I wanted to help the students and further their education, but I never realized what that really meant until now. I realize now that teaching is way more than what I thought it was. It brings to us way more possibilities, and there's so many ways you can help the children besides just teaching them something that they will pass on a test. I have a bigger ambition to teach, and I would prefer to refer to teaching as educating, because after assignment that I had to do, educating means more than teaching to me. I want to be a positive role model for the students, which I've always known that I wanted to be, but it just means more to me now. I mean, I've just learned so many things from this class, from the time management aspect, that having a checklist of daily things to do can help. I'm more organized in everything that I do now. I've incorporated it into my daily life. I've incorporated it into my other classes, and I plan to continue to incorporate it. My focus now is being a 21st century teacher, where I can incorporate all the things that I've learned from this class into my classroom of my own when I graduate. I want my children to be empowered, to be creative, to offer their ideas as much as I offer mine in my classroom, which I learned from Miss Cassidy, that we had an assignment and we had to watch a Skype interview with her. She is a first grade teacher from Canada, and she incorporated blogging and technology into her classroom. And so I asked her through Twitter how her classes changed. And she told me that her children are more empowered, they're more eager to learn, and they want to come to class. Basically, an overall better experience. And I think a lot of the problems that children have today is that they just don't care to go to class. They would rather be at home on their computers, on their iPads, on their cell phones. But what we need to accomplish, which I've learned, is to incorporate that into the classroom. Why wouldn't we? They do it at home. That's what they're most familiar with in the world that we live in today. So why wouldn't teachers and school systems incorporate the things that they do every day into the daily classroom? And that's what I plan to accomplish. I want to have a creative classroom where children want to come to school. I've learned through EDM310 that I not only need to push my children, guide them rather, into the direction for the future and the path that's going to take them a long way, but I also have to be open to learning with them. I have to be open to their ideas. They bring so much into the classroom that I knew before, but I never really took it into context. I think that's a lot of what I learned, is reading between the lines and understanding that it's more than an instructor standing in front of you, telling you things, teaching you things, and you memorize them, but more of a student-teacher relationship where you can learn together. And I want my students to feel that they can bring stuff to me that I don't know, and they can teach me something. Empowerment. That's what I want. Creativity. That's what I want. 21st century learning. I've learned this through EDM310. Without this class, I would not have learned it. One quote that I found doing one of the assignments, and I can't remember exactly which one, that we had to do in EDM310. It's by Albert Einstein, and I will take this with me throughout my education, throughout my profession. And he says that I never teach my pupils. I only give them the conditions in which they can learn. And I truly believe that statement now after EDM310. Dr. Strange gave us conditions on to the assignments that we have and how to do them. And we have the ability and the creativity to do them however we wanted. And it was just amazing. Those first graders that I met in Canada, that's amazing to me. I have started incorporating these things that I've learned to my own children, and definitely plan to incorporate these things into my classroom. If there was another class like this at South Alabama that was similar to EDM310, I would definitely jump on it, because I just don't think that I've learned anything as much as I've learned in EDM310. And I'm grateful for having that chance. And like I said before, it has changed who I am, the person that I want to be, and the teacher that I want to be. And I really do appreciate that. Thank you for listening to my final reflection.